My guest today is a singer-songwriter, multimedia journalist, youth work theologian, and her name is Marsha Tesme Bothma, mononymously known as Marsha, just simply Marsha. And she is stronger than ever, and I get to have a chat with her today. Welcome to Impact 103, Marsha. It's a pleasure to have you joining in today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited.
You know what? Coolie temper. There's no need to be nervous. You're in safe hands. You know, we just chilled. Just imagine this.
Yeah.
We're at the beach just, talking.
Okay.
There's a fresh breeze going on. There's a sea in front of us. And, we're sipping a nice cold drink. It's just nice.
Okay, I can do that.
Beautiful. Another thing I want you to imagine with me, right, is this scenario. You've been invited by the president of South Africa to an event being held at the FNB Stadium. It's packed to capacity, and the event is being streamed live with more than 10,000 people watching online. And you've been asked to perform. But before you perform, you have to introduce yourself to the audience. Firstly, how would you introduce yourself to everyone? And secondly, which song would you perform and why?
Wow, okay. Firstly, I was a bit nervous. I would introduce myself and say, hi guys, how are you? Are you good? Are you good to be here? No, I don't know. I don't even know what I would sing. I think I would sing probably, isn't she lovely?
Okay.
Isn't she wonderful? Yeah, I think that's what I would do.
Some Stevie Wonder. Why is that?
I don't know. I feel lovely today. I feel wonderful. Yeah. So I don't know. That's just what came to my mind now.
Oh, I love it. Lovely day. Lovely day. There we go. So, when did you start making music, and who or what got you into it?
I remember when I was really young, my sister used to play Destiny's Child and, all of that. And I was singing, and that was when I was 8 years old. And then I started liking the singing business, and then I started singing in church and, doing that thing. And then as I grew older, I knew this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. And one day when I'm big, this is what I want to do and where I want to be. So I think, the usual Beyonce, R&B people inspired me. But as I went on in church, I grew and I understood, it's not just about singing, but this is a gift that God has given me, and I take it with privilege and honor, and I use it, to share my story and let the people know that God is real, but also that you shouldn't take your gift for granted. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, I want to thank you. And you're probably wondering, why are you thanking me? It's because you introduced me to a word that I had never heard before. And this word, it's not so complicated, but it sounds complicated.
Okay.
Peregrination. Peregrination.
Wow.
Now,
yes.
I came across that word on your Facebook profile, and I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. Let me look this up. And it means a journey, especially a long and meandering one. Now,
yes.
This word seems to have some resonance with you. Why does this word mean so much to you?
Peregrination, one day I was sitting on my bed and I was thinking about this journey, and I was looking, because I'm very on about words, as well as my husband, we're very about words and the meaning of it. And I Googled the same like you, what does a long journey mean? And the word popped up, peregrination. And it was such an aha moment for me, because, what I've been through, and, the trials and the tribulations, challenges that you go through, sometimes it makes you halt the process of where you want to be and where you are going or where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the perfect word to describe the season that I was in. I was in a place where I needed to stand still and just take in what was going on around me and deal with what was going on. But also I had a vision, I had a goal, and I had a purpose, and I prayed, and I was like, I see the vision, and that's where I want to be. And this has been a long journey, 10 years of having to overcome trauma, but also 10 years of realizing who God is and who I am in Him, and taking that journey going on this journey was very important to me, stepping back and realizing what season you're in and what time you are in your life. So that word was a perfect description of the season that I was in and where I want to be one day when I'm big. Yeah.
Sure, come on. Now, you mentioned that you overcame so much and some silent battles were won. That's a great feat, right? Now, are those battles still undisclosed, or are you now at a comfortable place where you can share, what you have overcome? And if I may, what battles were you facing?
So, when I was 16, I was sexually assaulted, and for a long time, I had to deal with that as a human being. I had to deal with that thing, and I made it define me. When you go through things, you're like, this is my pain. I must carry it, and for me. But as I'm growing older, as I'm evolving into what I need to be, I'm understanding that we shouldn't carry our pain with us and have it define us, because I let it define me. I let it become me, and I had to unlearn that. The pain is not mine to carry, but it's God's to take from you. Let Him carry that yoke, let Him carry that burden, and you do what you need to do. So for a long time, I let it define who I was, and that shouldn't have happened, and that's where the peregrination comes in. I was in it. I had to go through it, or I was in that battle for 10 years,
Sure.
And I opened a case as well, and, long things and long things I had to deal with. And I won that case. And it was such a surreal moment for me, because I let it define me. But now that I've won, I may have won, but the healing process has now just started. And now I can embrace, what happened to me. I can let it not define me, but I can add it to my journey in this life that I'm in, and empower myself to do better, to know more, to equip myself with information, to not have it define me, and to not let it make me into, a bitter person, a sour person, a person that carries but ever and ever, and you don't want to change and you don't want to know anything. So I'm in this space of my life of healing and understanding and getting to know God more, and He's at the forefront of this journey of mine. So that is very important to me. Yeah.
I love how things have turned around for you and how you've embraced this journey of healing and significance for you. Now, are there some practical things that maybe have been helping you, to heal and, to get over this 10 years that you've been experiencing of trauma?
Has there been... So while I was in this traumatic experience, my singing has been dormant, and I didn't want to sing. I didn't want to use it. But immediately when I would sing, eventually in my time alone, I would sing and I would feel better, and I felt like this is what I needed to do to overcome what I've been through. So singing has really helped me. Being in church has helped me. My husband has helped me. We get to talk about these things, and sometimes we don't want to talk about it because we don't want to face these things. So talking really, really helps. It sounds simplistic, but it's something that really, as you talk, you get to learn, you get to hear what has been inside of you. And when it comes out, it starts to make sense. And you get to a point where you can better understand what you are going through, so that you can work on that, and not stay in that place. So those are the things that has got me through to where I needed to be. And also I exercise a lot, you get this tension.
That's
your
good.
body, you move and you're active, so that has also helped me so much to just let out what has been inside of me for 10 years of my life. Yeah.
And when you say talking, are you referring to talking to a friend, a family member, or a therapist? What are you referring to there?
Yes, you talk to your friends, people that you trust, and people that, they will listen to what you've been through, and not just say, oh, it's going to be okay, I understand what you're going through, but that they listen and they actively listen and they're actively present, with you in that moment. And they don't even need to say anything, but the fact that they can hear you and listen to you, even if you go to your therapist, I believe in, if that's what you need, you go there and you let out what needs to, so that you can understand, what you need to do. If you don't know what to do, then they can help you. So talking to people that you trust, people that love you, people that support you and want to see you heal and grow, that's who you need to be speaking to.
Sure, come on. And I'm sure for you as well, one of those people is your husband. I know last year was quite a big year for you, because you and your husband, you got hitched.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's been a journey. He proposed. I think he proposed in 2019, and we only got married last year in 2021. But the process has speed up, because God allowed it to happen, and it was such a surreal moment, getting to that point of being married to the person that you love and being in covenant with him. It was so special, and the day went by so fast. I was like, oh my no.
That's exciting, really.
Yes, it was. It was really a special day for the both of us, and we were just so happy to be with everybody. I think everybody at the wedding day also got married with us, because they were all waiting, because we've been dating for 11 years. It's 12 years this year, and we were all excited. All of us were excited to get married and be there with us.
Oh, that's so lovely. Now, your new single. It's coming out on the 13th of May, which is this Friday. It's super, super exciting. I'm sure you're sitting at the edge of the seats right now, just like waiting for it to come out.
Yeah.
But yesterday you posted on your Facebook page saying the title of my new track is called Stronger, and given the journey that you've just shared with me, and how you've walked through this 10 years of traumatic experience, and you've come out of that, or you're healing through that, like, it gives this title an even deeper meaning. Now, you said also that this has been a long time coming. We've worked so hard on this. Words really fail me today, but I am so grateful to God for this opportunity, the grace to dream. I love this so much. But now we're going to take a short intermission and listen to this song. And it's an exclusive because the song is not out yet.
Yes.
But this is an Impact 103 exclusive, right?
Yes, sir.
We get to experience this song before it comes out. And then we're going to come back and chat a bit more about the song. Stronger, stronger, stronger. This song makes me feel like I can conquer the world right now. I can do anything. I can be anything as well. Marsha, Stronger comes out this Friday. How are you feeling?
I am so excited. I'm so proud. I'm so grateful for the people who have come alongside me and took my hand and said, yes, let's do this. So I'm very, very excited.
You spoke about how you've worked so hard on this song. Now, in brief, would you walk me through the process of from inception to the song being ready for release?
Okay, so I wrote the song, I think it was last year. I wrote the song, I was at home, and I was busy working. But then I left everything I was doing, and I heard the sound, and I got the words, and I started writing, and it was a direct download from above. And I started writing, and then I started singing it, and I created it, and I finished it, and it was done.
Wow.
And then I played it to my husband, and he was sitting there, nodding his head, smiling like a 2-year-old, and he was just laughing, and we were so excited. And then we were looking, okay, where can we now, because I think we must record the song. And then we came across Gershwin and the music, shout out to Gershwin.
Shout out to Gershwin.
And he helped me, and it's been a journey with the song. We've been in and out of studio working on it, change this, change that, yes, this is working, and everything just came together, everything worked, it was so much fun to be in the studio, and this is my first single, so it's surreal. I can't believe I'm at this point, and how everything just quickly got to where it needed to be. So yeah, that was the journey of Stronger, and I was also inspired by my story, to write the song, and what I was going through. And I think that I wrote the song for Marsha, to tell Marsha, you are stronger, you are better than ever, you can do it. Peregrination.
Peregrination, yes.
Yes. So yeah, it's been a journey, but it's been a great one, and I'm so grateful to be here today.
I love how you were able to put in that word that you taught me, peregrination, in the song, and you did it so flawlessly.
Thank you.
It wasn't like you're trying too hard. It's just like, nah, it just sat right there comfortably.
Yes, there we go. That's exactly.
You said this is your first single. I mean, this is a great breakout and an introduction to the music industry. And so I want to give you a big shout out and a congratulations. We're celebrating.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know what? It's a big moment for you. And I mean, this song is a perfect description of how God has brought you out or has led you to the point where you are now. And indeed, He has made you stronger. And this song will not only encourage you, but will encourage everyone who listens to it. And I'm so grateful that I got a chance to speak to you about this song. But now, before we wrap up this interview, let's end this with a fun and interesting question. If your house was on fire, what would you take with you? And you can only take 3 things or 3 items with you. What are those?
Wow. Okay. I would take my important documents so that I'm not unaccounted for in this country. I would take, what would I take? I would take a cup of tea and my husband. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's I can't say anything about that. So, it's your husband.
Yes.
But it's not like you can carry your husband, can you?
I will try to, because I think he's stronger than me, but I will physically try and carry him.
But no, don't worry. After releasing this song, you will be stronger. So yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, Marsha, it's been so good speaking to you. Now, where can we connect with you some more in your social media platforms?
You can find me on Instagram at Marsha Bothma, Facebook at Marsha Bothma as well, Twitter at Marsha Bothma, and on TikTok, Marsha.Bothma. Yeah, you can find me all over, and I'll be releasing more information on the song as we go to Friday. So that's where you can find me.
And your song comes out on Friday. Is it going to be available on every streaming platform?
Yes, my song is coming out on Friday, Friday the 13th.
Yes.
And it will be available on all social media, on all digital platforms, and you'll find it on all my social media pages.
Awesome, Marsha. Thank you so much. May you have a blessed day.
Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Only a pleasure.
Impact 103. Come alive to the beat of life.